Welcome to SurvivalScope. Bushcraft is the art of thriving in the wilderness using minimal gear and maximum skill. Whether you are an outdoor enthusiast or a survival enthusiast, these 10 essential bushcraft tips will elevate your outdoor experience and potentially save your life in an emergency. In this video, we will cover the most crucial bushcraft skills you need to know when venturing outdoors. Tip number 1: fire starting. The ability to create fire is fundamental in bushcraft. Always carry multiple fire-starting tools such as a ferrocerium rod, waterproof matches, and a lighter. Practice creating tinder bundles from natural materials like dry grass, bark fibers, or cattail fluff. Master the art of building a fire lay, starting small and gradually adding larger fuel as the fire grows. Tip number 2: shelter building. A proper shelter can protect you from the elements and help regulate your body temperature. Learn to construct simple shelters using natural materials. The lean-to is a versatile and easy-to-build option. Find a sturdy ridgepole, lean it against a tree or rock, and cover it with branches, leaves, or bark for waterproofing. Remember, a good shelter should be small enough to retain heat, but large enough for you to fit comfortably. Tip number 3: water purification. Clean water is essential for survival. Always assume that water sources in the wild are contaminated. Boiling is the most reliable method to purify water, but it requires fire. Alternatively, carry water purification tablets or a portable water filter. In a pinch, you can create a simple filter using layers of sand, charcoal, and grass in a container with small holes at the bottom. Tip number 4: navigation. Knowing how to navigate without relying on electronic devices is crucial. Learn to read a topographic map and use a compass. Familiarize yourself with natural navigation techniques such as using the sun, stars, and natural landmarks to determine direction. Remember, moss often grows on the north side of trees in the northern hemisphere, but this is not always reliable. Tip number 5: knot tying. Mastering a few essential knots can make a significant difference in bushcraft. The bowline, tautline hitch, and clove hitch are versatile knots that can be used for various purposes such as shelter building, tool making, and securing gear. Practice these knots regularly until you can tie them quickly and confidently. Tip number 6: tool improvisation. The ability to create tools from natural materials is a hallmark of bushcraft. Learn to fashion a simple cutting tool by knapping flint or other hard stones. Practice making cordage from plant fibers, such as nettle or inner tree bark. These skills can be invaluable if you find yourself without modern tools. Tip number 7: foraging. Knowing how to identify and utilize edible plants can supplement your food supply and provide essential nutrients. However, never eat a plant unless you are 100% certain of its identification. Start by learning to identify a few common edible plants in your area, such as dandelions, cattails, or wild berries. Always cross-reference multiple reliable sources before consuming any wild plant. Tip number 8: animal tracking. Understanding animal behavior and being able to read tracks can provide valuable information about your environment. It can help you locate water sources, avoid dangerous animals, or find game if necessary. Learn to identify common animal tracks and signs such as scat, scratch marks, or bedding areas. Tip number 9: weather prediction. Being able to forecast weather changes can help you prepare for potential challenges. Observe cloud formations, wind direction, and animal behavior. For example, a ring around the moon often indicates approaching rain, while birds flying low might signal an incoming storm. Developing this skill takes time and practice, but can greatly enhance your outdoor safety. Tip number 10: leave no trace principles. While not strictly a survival skill, practicing leave no trace is crucial for preserving the wilderness for future generations. Plan ahead to minimize waste, stay on established trails when possible, properly dispose of waste, leave what you find, minimize campfire impacts, respect wildlife, and be considerate of other visitors. These principles ensure that your bushcraft activities have minimal impact on the environment. These 10 bushcraft tips form the foundation of wilderness skills that can enhance your outdoor experiences and potentially save your life in emergency situations. Remember, bushcraft is not just about survival, it is about developing a deep connection with nature and learning to thrive in the wilderness with minimal impact. Practice these skills regularly in safe environments before relying on them in real-world situations. The more you practice, the more confident and capable you will become in the great outdoors. Subscribe to SurvivalScope for more expert survival tips and prepping advice. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your own tips and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could help fellow preppers. Stay safe, stay prepared. Thanks for watching.